My name is Hannah. This is my son, Ben. And we are very, very happy to be sharing this class with you today. I
Today?
hope that, well, right now. We're going to be doing some fun things. We're going to start with a song, and then we're going to do some mindfulness exercises, read a great story, and do a project. Okay? So are you ready to get started? Okay. If you haven't if you don't have your props yet, towards the end, we're going to do a project with a jar. So I have a plastic jar. I suppose it could be glass, just, be careful, obviously, but with a lid and something sparkly, something a little small that you could put inside the jar with water. That's right, with water. Like this. I mean, of course, I have this because I teach classes, but this is like sequins and little things, but I'm sure you could find something. Hey, honey, can you not? I'm sure you could find something from your kid's closet on the floor that you can stick in there. Okay, so let's start with an opening song. All right. All right. We're sending out love. Hi, Jessica. By the way, guys, this is my very first Facebook Live experience, so please bear with me. Yeah, I'm just winging it, kind of, sort of. Okay, we're here in Montclair, New Jersey, by the way.
Mom, did you notice it's broken?
It's broken?
Yeah.
Guess we'll have to fix it. Okay, so this is a song that I wrote this morning. And hopefully it'll help us start feeling good and coming together, okay? We come together in harmony. We come together as one. We come together as family. We raise our hands to the sun. Ready? We clap our hands, take a breath. Come be here with me. We make a smile, send a kiss. Come be here with me. Thank you, guys. Well, we're going to start with a bell that Ben will ring, and that will sort of start our class today. All right, Ben, are you ready to start our class? Let's put this down for a second. Okay. Here we go.
When are you gonna hear us too?
Let's take a breath. Ready? And let it all out. Let's do another one. Deep breath in. Oh, we'll do a snake breath soon. Hello, Mr. Snake. Do you want to breathe with us? Breathe with us? Here we go. Breathing in. Very good. Mr. Snake will join us in a little bit. Okay, Ben? But first, we're going to work with this sphere. Look at this ball. Ooh, look at that. As we breathe in, Ben, can you not do that right now? Okay? Yeah. Staying home 24/7 is challenging, but we do what we can, right? All right, as we breathe in, the ball expands. Can you breathe in with me? Ready? And breathe out. That's what happens to our lungs. Can you feel our chest when we breathe in? Breathe out. Let's try the ball again. Ready? Great job. Now I know you don't have a ball at home, or maybe you do, but I'm going to put this ball down and be with you and pretend to have a ball. So pretend you have this ball in your hand. Ready? You feel it? All right, ready? And breathe in. Breathe out. Good. One more time. Ready? Breathe in. Breathe out. Hi, Jeanette. Anaya says hi. Jessica, hello. And yeah. Oh, Zev says hi. Okay. Now we're gonna do some bunny breaths. Mr. Bunny! Mr. Bunny, can you get Mr. Bunny? Where is he? Ben's gonna bring Mr. Bunny. He's gonna help us breathe like a bunny. Oh!
Yeah, he almost got ripped.
He got ripped?
Almost.
How?
Charlie.
Charlie, our dog. Oh, does everyone want to see our dog, Charlie? Charlie, did you almost rip our bunny? Don't do that. So we are going to take some bunny breaths. Who's saying hi? Hi, Megan. Hello. Hello, Karen and April. They're here. Okay, Charlie, can you go sit down? Can you guys relate? Can you guys relate? Yes. It's mayhem. No. Okay. So that's why doing mindfulness exercises and taking care of ourselves, we can be better parents to our kids. Okay, so bunny breaths. Ready? Let's pretend that we are bunnies. And let's breathe like a bunny. Ready? And then let it all out. Let's do that again. Ready? Ben, can you do it with me? Now this time, put one hand on your belly and notice if your belly moves when you breathe like a bunny. Ready? Did your belly move? Oh, that feels so good. How do you feel?
Too good for me.
Do you feel energized? I kind of feel energized with that bunny breath. Now, Mr. Snake. Okay, Mr. Snake has been very excited to join us. Mr. Snake, can you help us?
He needs to get dressed.
He needs to get dressed. Okay, Mr. Snake, he's not appearing at the moment, so we'll pretend that he's next to us. Now, we are going to make our mouth, we're going to make our mouths like an O. Oh, can you make your mouth like an O? Oh, he's here. Hello. Make your mouth like an O. Ben, can you do that too? Now, can you breathe in like you have a straw in your mouth? And breathe out like a snake. Now breathe in through the straw. And breathe out like a snake. One more time. Breathe in through the straw. Breathe out like a snake. Very good, guys. Hey, when we woke up this morning, the sky was gray, wasn't it? It looked like it was going to rain. So let's pretend that there is a rainstorm coming, okay? And we're going to do that with our hands and with our bodies. So let's stand up for a little bit. Here, Ben, stand up with me.
Thunder.
Oh, you're doing thunder too? Okay, now let's create the wind with our hands. Ooh, see the wind? Feel the wind. It's picking up. It's picking up. The wind is picking up and it's starting to rain. It's starting to rain. Oh, it's really raining. It's pouring. Oh my goodness. It's really, really raining. And oh boy, I think a thunder is about to come. Whoa! Wow, did you see that thunder? Did you see some lightning? Lightning and thunder again. And lightning. All right. Good. And it's still raining. And wait a second. I think the rain is calming down. The rain is calming down. The rain is calming down. Now the wind. The wind is still blowing, but it's calming down. Ben, it's calming down now. And softer. Now it's just a nice breeze. And we're done. That's great. Great job, guys. Okay. Now the next thing we're going to do is wake up our face. Okay, I know you guys have been awake for a while already, but Let's start with making our eyes really wide. Now, can you blink 3 times? 1, 2, 3, right? Make your eyes really wide again. Ready? Get in the camera, honey. And blink 3 times. Ready? 2, 3. Good. Now, why don't you raise your eyebrows 3 times? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Let's do that again. 1, 2, 3. Great. Now, can you wiggle your nose like a bunny? Oh, hello. Okay. And can you open your mouth really wide? Ah, how big can your mouth get? Ah, you can drink apple cider later. Ah, now stick your tongue out. Ah, and wiggle your tongue. Okay, now can you make a fishy face? Actually, that's not a fishy face. What does a fishy face look like? Can you show me? Oh, right. Ben got a fish for his birthday. He has an aquarium with 2 fish. One died, unfortunately. But that's it. Okay, thank you. Who else is here? Oops. Sorry. Now, can you make a happy face? What kind of face do you make when you're happy? Let me see. Okay. Now, what kind of face do you make when you're sad?
I see the people.
No, you can't see the people, honey. Okay, their names come up when they watch us. Okay. Let's do a sad face. What kind of face do you think you make when you're feeling sad? How about frustrated? Frustrated. How about mad? And angry? Do you get angry sometimes? Yeah, I get angry too. Grown-ups get angry too. We have all those emotions. Now we're going to talk about anger today because we're home a lot, we're spending a lot of time together, and emotions might come up, and maybe we'll find a good way to deal with it. But this is a fantastic book, moms and dads, called On's Anger. And I'm going to go ahead and read this. Okay, Ben, can you sit over here? Thank you. All right. Hope you can see that and hear me okay. If you can't, let me know. On's Anger by Gail Silver, illustrated by Christiane Cromer. Okay. All right. On was in the living room building a tower, the tallest tower he'd ever built. His grandfather was in the kitchen making dinner. On, grandfather said, dinner is ready. And On added a yellow block and smiled. The tower was almost as tall as he was. Now the red one, On whispered, placing a red block on the very top. Grandfather came in from the kitchen. What a wonderful tower, he said.
Joy,
It's not done yet,
Joy.
On said. Then, shh.
Look behind you.
I know. Can you go to him? Okay. It's not done yet, On told him. Come sit down, grandfather said. You can play more after we eat. He set the plates on the table and returned to On, who was balancing a green block on top of the red one. Put your blocks down now, said grandfather. Dinner is getting cold. Oh, On wanted to keep playing. He opened his mouth to speak, but his bottom lip quivered and the words wouldn't come. On's eyes filled with tears and he started to cry. And grandfather tried to put his arm around On, but On pushed him away, knocking the tower over and sending the blocks flying. Go away! I hate you! On shouted. You're upset, said Grandfather. Please go to your room and sit with your anger. I'll come in when you're calm and able to talk. On ran to his room and leapt up onto his bed. His cries grew so strong he could feel them all the way down to his belly. How do I sit with my anger? He wondered.
His anger.
I am so angry, angry, angry. And Ben always likes to point out this red part is the anger coming. You'll see what he looks like. There he is.
Finally, said a voice. I was hoping you would notice me.
On lifted his head and came face to face with a hairy red creature.
Who are you? On asked, and how did you get in my room? I'm your anger, said the creature. You brought me here.
My anger? Said On. The anger nodded. Did Grandfather see you come in? I'm not supposed to talk to strangers.
Oh, don't worry, On. I'm not a stranger. I'm the part of you that comes out when things don't go your way. I'm right here every time you get angry, and I know you feel scared when I'm around. I can make you cry and want to hit things. I can even make you say mean things to people that you love.
On's anger started to turn the knob of the bedroom door.
Come on, he said. I'll show you.
On was tempted, but Grandfather said to stay in the room.
Wait, On called. Maybe we can do something in here.
On's anger turned and extended his hairy hand.
I know just the thing.
On took his anger by the hand, and together they danced around the room. They raised their arms overhead and spun in wide circles. They used their breath to make sounds like strong howling wind. Whoo! Woo! They got down on their knees and pounded the ground with their hands, and it sounded like they were playing drums on the earth, and On liked that. Finally, they were exhausted and ready to be still. Oop, I think I missed a page. And On and his anger sat together silently. They sat. They breathed in. They breathed out. And they sat some more. I don't like to say mean things to people, said On, but sometimes I just can't help it.
I can help you, said his anger.
How can you help? I thought you were the one who was making me doing all these things in the first place.
That's true, but I'm also your friend. Whenever you feel angry, you should come sit with me. And after we spend some time together, you might feel better.
Spending time with you is kind of fun, On said. Do you want to stay for dinner?
I think I'll be gone before dinner, said his anger.
Are you sure? Said On. We're having ice cream for dessert. On's anger smiled, and On smiled back. On was tired. He took a deep breath and let out a little sigh. And when he did, his anger became smaller. On and his anger continued to breathe together. With each in-breath, On's anger got a little bit smaller, and with each out-breath, On felt a little better. On heard a gentle tapping on his bedroom door. It was Grandfather. Grandfather, I skipped another page. No, I didn't. Grandfather and On sat together. I'm sorry I didn't listen, said On. I was really angry. I wanted to keep playing. Grandfather took On in his arms. Thank you for your kind words. I sat with my anger like you asked. But we just didn't sit. We danced and played too. Do you want to meet him? On looked up, but his anger was gone. Grandfather, do you know what happened? I think I do, he said. You took good care of your anger, and it went away.
That's right, said Ann. How did you know? When I was a little boy, I met with my anger too. Really? Was it because of blocks? No blocks, just frogs, a lily pond, and a sun that wouldn't set. Come, let's eat dinner, and I'll tell you my story. And they sat together and ate dinner. The end. How did you like that story, guys? Wasn't that a great one? Okay, again, I will tell you the author by Gail Silver and Christiane Cromer. Ben? Okay. All right, now we're going to do a project. Are you guys ready? Ben, can you help me make this project? We have a jar, and we have some sparkly stuff.
And water.
And water. I have the water here.
I'll put the water.
Okay, so everybody get your things.
I know how to make it.
You don't know how to make it?
I do.
You do know how to make it. Would you like to show them? Okay, come over here.
Jar.
Okay. Now you want to take some of your sparkly. Actually, we're going to put the sparkly stuff in first, okay? So it could be sequins, it could be buttons, it could be sand, it could be dirt. You know, just put some stuff in there inside the jar, as much as you like. Let's see here. Whoa! Oh, we're gonna have to vacuum that later. Okay.
That's it.
That's it? Should we stop? Okay. And then water, please. Okay, ready? Talk amongst yourselves. Okay. And then we're going to put our lid on. Are you guys with me? All right.
I'm gonna shake it, Mom.
Don't worry, you guys can make this later if you don't have your props now. Now, what is this called? This is called a mindful jar. And when you feel really angry, and you're gonna look at the jar and we can watch. We can watch all the stuff in the jar. This is kind of like our mind and how we feel, right? When we feel really confused and angry, we can shake the bottle and then we can just take 3 breaths. As it settles to the ground. And then our mind becomes clear again. See? This is a great tool for you guys, and you could keep it in your room whenever you need it, okay? All right, guys. Well, that pretty much concludes our little class, and I'm going to ring the bell, but before I do, would you like to ring it? Okay. But before I do, then we're going to say something for everyone. We're going to put our hands together.
Good night. Namaste. Bye-bye.
We're going to extend our love to everybody. And if you just close your eyes for a second. Breathe in. Breathe out. May we all be safe. May we all be healthy. May we all be happy. And may we all live with ease. Thank you so much, guys. Ben, here you go. Okay. Mwah! If you liked what you saw today and you want more, just let me know. I'm open to any suggestions and ideas. Okay, be well, everyone.